Hi, this is Randy Finney with Right Side of the Chart, and today is Monday, October 7th, 2013. And in this video, I wanted to do a quick overview on some of the updates made to the site and some of the features. And what we'll focus on today is the sidebar. If you follow my mouse over here on the right-hand side of the page, this area is known as a sidebar, and you have each of these boxes are what's referred to as a widget. So you have different tools and useful features on the site. I wanted to just go over those, how they work, and a couple of shortcuts or tips and tricks in using these. Now we're on the home page right now, so if we scroll down, let's do that. You'll notice there's quite a few, and over time, this is a work in progress. I'll continue to add some useful features here to the sidebar, so take a look from time to time. As I make a lot of updates, I'll try to update this video. Again, I'm doing this video in early October 2013, and I plan to do another one within the next couple months here as these sidebars change. But as of now, I wanted to talk on the functionality. We're on the home page. If we go to a different area of the site, let's say general market analysis, for example, you'll notice that the sidebar actually changes. Now we have a quick quote box here of the Dow, SPY, MDY, which is the mid-cap index. These are real-time quotes, and these are linkable quotes. In other words, if you click on any of these, it will open a live chart in freestockcharts.com of that index. However, these charts are not annotated. They won't have my notes on those charts. It'll just take you over to a chart which you can then customize yourself. And I do have some live charts now that I'm adding, and that'll appear here under live chart links, which is also on the home page. Calendar function. This is pretty self-explanatory. If you wanted to reference older post, you can click on any day here and look at the previous month. Any day that has a shaded box means that there are posts on that day, and if you hover, it'll show you actually all the posts made on those particular dates. And if you wanted to go back longer in time, just pick March. Give it a minute to load, and then scroll back down to the calendar, and then pick your date in March here. So March 15th, there's your post. Click on that day, and it will load up all the posts made back on March 15th. Okay, let's get back to, let's go look at one more section. For example, if we go over here to the gold and commodities section, what you'll see here is a listing similar to that market analysis, except you have ETFs, various commodities related ETFs such as BAL, which is cotton, JO, coffee, SGG, sugar, DBA, agriculture, etc. So you can click on any of those if you're not sure what they are. Just click it. It'll open a chart in Free Stock Charts and give you the full name of that ETF. There's some 24-hour charts, gold, silver, platinum, copper, 60-day copper. These are linkable charts. They'll take you to kitco.com, which is an excellent resource, especially for precious metals and commodities. And again, so depending on which section you come into, you'll notice the sidebar is a little different. All right, let's just wrap this up. Let's go back to the home page and just look at a few tips and tricks. I know a lot of you don't need to use the translate feature on the site. And you may not use the post notifications, or let's say, for example, you have already signed up to receive the free email notifications for posts. So the only other time you'd need this box again is if you decide to unsubscribe. You just come back into the site. So what you can do here is click over here on the right-hand side where this arrow is. If you hover there, it'll say click to close this box. So you can close these boxes. And another nice feature is you can rearrange them by simply hovering in the gray area. You'll see your cursor changes to this plus sign, and then you can drag and replace. So what I'll do is let's move this translate button down. Let's move some of the more useful boxes. These are the ones that I use all the time. Tools of the trade I use a lot. Live chart links, this is a very useful one. And let's see what else. Let's stick with this for now. So now we have post by ticker symbol, tools of the trade, live chart links, which again, continue to check back. I'll work on building this out. But let's walk through these real quick one at a time. Post by ticker symbol, this is very useful for pulling up or referencing posts on existing trades or the market, for example. You want to look at, let's do the drop down box. And if you'll notice here, they begin with the dollar sign. Anything with a dollar sign in front of it, these are posts on specific indices. So if we wanted to look at the SPY, for example, or the S&P 500, you'll click that tag that said SPX, SPY, and then all posts related to the SPY. And you'll notice down here at the bottom of every post, you'll have this tagged with, and that gives you the symbol. Now, you can also click on that. If you're reading a post and it has this SPX-SPY tag, simply click on that, and it's the same net effect as clicking on the SPY from this area here. Another shortcut to using this, let's say you wanted to look at XOM, ExxonMobil, which has a ticker symbol XOM. There's quite a few posts made on the site, so it would take you a while to scroll all the way down. Now, of course, you can click and drag the scroll bar. That'll get you down there a little quicker to XOM. But what I like to do is I'm going to back out of it, open it again, open the drop-down menu, and use your keyboard and simply hit the letter X, and it'll jump you forward to the X's. So that opens up with the symbol X, which is US Steel, and then just scroll down a few, and there's your XOM. So click on that. And now on the left-hand side of the page, all the posts related to XOM. There's a chart on XOM up there. There's the ticker symbol. And as you scroll down, any post related to XOM, here's a video of the top 10 holdings in the S&P 500, which covers XOM, another video, and some static charts. So you get the point. So again, a very useful tool on referencing both current trades and existing trades. Tools of the trade, this one's been up here for a while. Most of you probably already figured out how to use this. These are simply links to an earnings calendar, economic calendar, futures charts, which are nearly 24 hours a day streaming real-time futures charts, market internals, etc. And this is a new feature just added today. These are live chart links. Unfortunately, the primary charting program that I use, which is TC2000, I've been using that for a couple years because it is very user-friendly. But like all programs, it has its shortcomings, and one of those shortcomings is the fact that they have not yet activated their chart sharing feature where you can add a link to a live annotated chart. I've talked to them for the last couple years. They keep assuring me it's coming. We're working on it. But at this point, I've just gone ahead and I'll start moving over some annotations and trend lines to stockcharts.com. So when you click on these live chart links here, let's go ahead and do that on the NASDAQ 100 chart. It will bring you into stockcharts.com, and then you'll have a real-time annotated chart. Stock Charts members, you'll get updated real-time quotes. I'm not sure if those that don't subscribe, you might have end-of-day data on the daily charts. I'm not sure. But either way, it should bring you to a page like this that has the annotations, and I'll keep these updated, and price targets, etc. So a quick way to catch up on a chart if I haven't made a post on it in a couple days in the blog and you wanted to take a look at it. So that is the link over to the live charts. And over time, I'll continue to build this out, add some commodities and maybe some major market indicators, trend indicators, things like that. This is another new feature to the site, recent post. This will show the last 5 posts made, and you can, of course, click the link if you wanted to take a look at that Amazon short trade. That post was made late last week before I left town. Takes you to that post, and that will be just the most recent post. If you wanted to look at all prior posts related on Amazon, click the tag, and again, all posts will load as I scroll down here in reverse order. So that's that. Okay, going back to the top of the page, one final thing to note. The settings that you do here, whether you collapse or move these boxes around, these are stored in your browser as using cookies. So if you clear your cookies out on your browser, you clear your history, including your cookies, or you use a tool. I use a tool called CCleaner, which wipes out cookies and history and temporary files and all that stuff to help you help you speed up your computer. After a while, it starts to bog down when you have too many temporary files and cookies. But they do have a setting, for example, in CCleaner, where you can tell it to not erase cookies from a certain site. So if you have any questions on that, reach out. Use the contact form located right here under Resources, Contact, and drop me a line, and I'll try to help you figure out how to save the cookies. Otherwise, what will happen is every time that you log back on the site after you've clearing your cookies, the order that you've saved these in will not be retained, and it'll revert back to the original order. So this has been Randy Finney with Right Side of the Chart. Remember, this is a work in progress, so check back throughout time, and you might notice some new features added over here to the sidebar. Have a great day.